doing what I do best. I'm putting an airplane together. You guys guessed right, it's a day before a trip. I'm here, I'm putting together the snack baskets and just loading a couple of things before we fly tomorrow. I'm actually not doing too much prep for this trip. I'm stopping at a seafood restaurant and picking up dinner tomorrow. So I didn't cook anything. I don't have to take anything out of the refrigerator. I'm just making sure when I get here, I can load the seafood and we're ready to go. Holy seafood. The plane smells so good though. I'm on the plane trying to make sense of all of this food, but I also help myself to my clam chowder because cold clam chowder is bad clam chowder. So now I'm gonna get all of the food organized. I've just got it sitting on the divan and on the table. And by the time I'm done, it'll be time to fly. So I'm in my hotel room in Vegas and I grossly underestimated how much time it would take us to get here. I thought, yeah, dinner service is usually busy just because you put out a starter and a salad and some bread and then the main course and then people are drinking. And like I said, we're going to Vegas, so generally people like to tie one on. But I was so much busier than I had anticipated being. I didn't even have time to drink water or eat anything for myself. So luckily I had that clam chowder earlier. But then that being said, it was nice that the flight went by so quickly. So we're not staying in Vegas. We're in Summerlin. I don't even know where it is. It's way past Fremont Street. And tomorrow the pilots want to go rock climbing. I've never been before, and I was talking to Johnny about it and talking to my mom about it, and they both don't want me to go because that's really, my athletic ability is pretty terrible. But I feel like I'm kind of gonna have FOMO if I don't go. And I'm in a different part of Vegas, and there's not really anything to do around this hotel, so I wouldn't feel comfortable going out on my own. So we'll see. Potentially I could be rock climbing tomorrow. I might just go and stare up the mountain. We'll see. We just got back from breakfast. We went to Hash House A Go-Go, and I got the most ridiculous fried chicken and waffle. It was so much food. I was only able to eat half of the waffle and only one piece of the chicken, but it was delicious. And so now that our stomachs are full, we are gonna do the rock climbing. I've been told it's not a huge deal, and if I'm not comfortable going up, that's also not a big deal because someone's gonna stay down at the bottom to help the other person make their way up. So we're back at the hotel, we're digesting for a minute. I am concerned my clothes are not warm enough. It's only 52 degrees here in Vegas. It's freezing, but who knows? I might be rocking a leather jacket when I'm climbing a mountain. So you can tell how this is gonna go. Stay tuned. So this is what I have to climb in. We'll see how it goes. I'll definitely be rocking the leather jacket as well. rock climb, as you can probably tell by my sweaty self. I am super proud. I only did it because I felt like the hike up to the spot where we went climbing was far more intense than the climb was. And that's because it was like in between a valley and we hiked to the top of the valley. But then there was like a rock formation that made kind of like steps. So you weren't looking down into the valley or necessarily down over a cliff at the point of the rocks that we started climbing at. It was like in the middle of the rock. So our elevation was very high, but the elevation gain from the rock climb was not as high. Does that make sense? I'm not a rock climber. I hope that makes sense. I hope if you are a rock climber and you clicked on this vlog, you understand what I'm talking about. You don't feel like you're wasting your time. So we climbed a category 5-6 route, I guess you would call it. And from my understanding, a category 5 is when you start climbing and you get that vertical gain, like that straight up and down. And then the 0.6 means it's like, I don't know, 0.6 harder than your average regular 5 climb. Don't quote me on that. That's just how I feel. It was tricky. I almost had a nervous breakdown. I was very scared. There came a point where the guys at the bottom were like, just lean back, like take it in, see how it feels. And I had gone rappelling before, so I was like, oh, it's not gonna be like a huge deal sitting back on this mountain, like I've done this. But then I caught a view over the rocks of like how far we hiked and how high we came, and it was just like over for me. So I like sat back, I tried to catch my breath, and then I was like, F it, just go, just keep climbing. Like, you've made it this far, you're harnessed in, your feet are cramped into these shoes that feel like crap, just go. And that was my mentality for a little bit, and I just went for a very little bit, and then I like hit a rock wall and was like, you know what, I'm done. Get me down. I'm not enjoying this anymore. I made it this far. I lived. I got an awesome picture. That's enough for me. So I'm glad I did it. It was an awesome experience. Would I rock climb again? I mean, I don't know. Probably. I feel like you have to give things 2 chances to see if you really like it. One of my friends taught me that. I think it's a great motto to live by. The first time you might have preconceived notions, so you might judge it unfairly. The second time, you might give it a better shot. So would I go again? Probably. You gotta try things twice. So now I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna eat because I am starving. Don't think we're going down to the Strip. There's some convention going on. Vegas is a zoo. That's probably why we're staying like way on the outskirts of Vegas, but we'll see where the night takes us. Okay, so we're at Red Rocks again. You have to do everything twice. I'm here to climb again. However, we're not hiking to the top. It starts much lower, so in theory I should be able to climb higher. I don't know. We'll see how today goes. So ground level, we just like hiked in. You could see the pilot on the rock there, and then this is the wall that we'll be climbing. So it seems much less intimidating than yesterday. Hopefully I can go higher. We'll see. And then for reference, this is the valley that we hiked up yesterday to this point, and then we climbed up that. So it was a little intimidating getting that high up and then starting your climb.
Say it again.
Hey Mom. Sorry. Hey guys, so I am back. I did the rock climb today. I'm super excited about that. As I showed you, we did not start at a high elevation today. We hiked basically on neutral ground. There wasn't a huge elevation gain, and we started climbing from that point. So I had set a goal of where I wanted to climb to, a certain latch on the rock where you like put your carabiner in and you rope through. So I picked which one I wanted to climb to, and I had like a little bit of a panic attack before I reached my point, but I sat back, I tried to like slow my breathing down, wasn't able to, still panicky, and then I just scurried on up the wall. It wasn't really a scurry. It was more like, oh crap, I'm just gonna do it. I wanna hit my goal, then I'll be done. I'll rappel down, never have to rock climb again. So I hit my goal, really excited about that. And now I am kind of in a rush. I have something called work to do today. So there's an Outback Steakhouse across the street. I'm going to order food now for the dinner for the flight home. I have 4 passengers. And then me and the pilots are stopping by some taco joint. We're gonna eat in the car or on the plane if we get the plane set up in time. And then I'll serve Outback for the flight home, and I will be done with this thrilling, crazy, like adventurous layover. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Please make sure that you do like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you have questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns, post them down below. I'll get back to you. Stop by, say hi. I'll talk to you guys soon.